What's up, you guys? It's your boy Exhibit. What up here? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to react to the biggest threat to society by the homie Degenerocity City. Yeah, it's been a minute now reacting to him. He posted some good 3 new videos that I do need to check out. But anyway, if you guys really did, sorry, if you guys will enjoy this video, make sure you guys X the like button, forget to subscribe, hit the notification fondue. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Let's dive on.
One man allegedly went too far when he was told his Little Caesars pizza was not hot and ready. Pulling an AK-47.
He's a monster. He's not a human being. He's a monster.
Drug addict, a psychopath,
Killer.
And I hate it so much! I hate it!
They said wanted, dead or alive.
Overnight, growing national unrest.
What with the going on in Miami, bro?
Yeah, that video was
They
fire.
need to stop him.
I love that book. Read the book when I was a kid. I love that.
I've talked about childhood books in the past video of mine, where I went over, what do you think? And during the making of that video, I purposely left out a book. A book that I also read during my childhood, specifically 3rd grade. And this book confused me back then, because the kids' books I read were very simple and sweet picture books that would either have a message, or show how good and friendly we can be to each other. But only in their universe. That can't exist in ours. And unlike any of those, this book didn't display any of that. Instead, it showed something else. Someone sinister. A person that doesn't kneel to any rules. That book was no David. The main character, David, was a force to be reckoned with. In fact, there is no reckoning. He's an unmovable object. The villain of villains. The evilest evil. Imagine Homelander. There you go. And you might be asking me, my guy, he looks 6. How is he that bad? And 2 questions like that is why I hate people who judge books by its cover. Okay, maybe you can judge that book, but David is a monster! Well, not really, because he's a kid, but it's about what he will become in the future. And if you don't remember or know the war crimes this kid committed, I'ma show you. I've read all 8 books of this series, and I will show you all the highlights of him being a clown or a jackass, and I will convince you that he is Baby Joker. But let's not be biased. Let me show you the highlights of him being good first, so you can form your own opinion. So, here you go.
Nothing.
Oh wait, there are none! I'm gonna begin with the OG No David.
Yes.
And he's already starting off his legacy with killing goldfish. Man, they're the snack that smiles back. Why would you kill them? No, David. You see, this story is being seen in his mom's perspective, and it's always her saying, no, David, but just letting him do it. He's reaching for the cookie jar, and you ain't doing nothing. Smack him out the chair. Then he trapped doo-doo in the house, so he has to take a bath. This is the dirtiest bathwater I've ever seen. Then he goes running out butt-ass naked in the street. Like I said, he don't care. He don't care about no rules, no laws. He doesn't care about public indecency. That's just another law he can break. Then he continues to do more nefarious activities. But the worst one was definitely him breaking the vase with a baseball bat. This man is doing bad in practice in his own home. Deliberately. Look at his face. Look at what he's looking at. He knows what he's doing. And of course, he breaks the vase and gets a timeout. Like, that's gonna do anything. Then his doormat of a mom sees him with a little sad face and is like, "Aw, David, come here." Takes him out of timeout and then says, "I love you, David." The end.
What a bad.
What? That's it? That's all you're gonna do? He wasn't even punished. She really believed those crocodile tears. He's faking it. He ain't sad because he broke the vase. He's sad that he got caught and got in trouble. He ain't sorry. This dude intentionally broke the vase with murder on his mind. And what the mom does is shrugs it off and hugs him? Man, beat his ass! That's the only way his evil behind's gonna learn. But you rewarded him with your love and affection? After he broke your great-grandma's vase and her ashes were in there too? It's crazy, man. I know when David is in high school, he gonna be treating his mom like those memes of when you visit your white friend's house. Then the felon continues. In the next book, David gets in trouble. Does he now? Big shock!
It's about damn time.
We start the book off with this page. I didn't mean to. You're riding a skateboard in your house. What you think was gonna happen? Plus you got that big smile on your face. You meant it. It was an accident. Bruh, this is the first 2 pages, and I'm already calling the police on him. I couldn't deal with this kid. This man belongs in juvie. He ain't normal. And then you have this dude walking to school in his undies. This boy just wants problems. And all the kids are laughing because he's the class clown. David, just be glad you're in elementary school. Because in elementary, everybody will be laughing with you for wearing your undies to school. While in high school, if you did that, everybody's gonna make fun of you and bully you for being a clown. Which you deserve! Then we go to class, and he's already starting something. My dog ate my homework! And the side kid's laughing like... But the girl ain't having none of David's jokes. She giving him the side eye like... This nigga lying. No dog ate his homework. But the thing is, David wasn't lying. Because if you look out the window, the dog is there eating his homework. Unbelievable. That's probably the first time he ever told the truth in his life. So you know what David does as revenge to the dog eating his homework? Well, a few pages later, this nigga gone eating the dog food in front of the dog. What a menace. Even the worst villain wouldn't do something so bad. So despicable. Even the dog looking at him like, why would you do this? And you know what David said?
I was hungry.
I was hungry.
All the food. Why the dog food?
No feelings. No respect.
Right.
No emotions. This boy is not human. He continues to commit acts of terrorism throughout the rest of the book. And by the end of it, his mom confronts him for being a piece of shit. And so David says, I'm sorry. And he's forgiven. That's it. That's all. That's the end of the book. You know, I'm noticing a pattern here. I'm noticing that no matter what this kid does, he's always gets the long end of the stick. He always wins. Even when he's wrong, he wins. He's the greatest supervillain of all time. And he's like this in every book. Like, here's him cutting the line. Who do you think he is? Here's him spelling his name with doo-doo in the snow. What's wrong with you? And cursing in front of his mom? Kids aren't supposed to be cursing, dumbass. And then he says, well, dad says it. Well, I might not know your daddy, but I don't think you should be repeating the words he says. And in almost all 8 books, he keeps up this behavior with no change. So it ain't even worth going over each book. I'm showing you what he does in each book right now in the screen. He doesn't change. This kid is a criminal, a lawbreaker, a swindler, a rogue good-for-nothing baddie. What? And what does he get for it? A Merry Christmas.
Oh, God.
Absolutely outrageous. This kid needs to be apprehended immediately. Because if we keep letting him get away with this, it will be too late. In conclusion...
Oh, God. Oh, God. Don't be a jump scare. I don't have time for this right now, bro. God, I'm not ready for
David!
Jump and kick back, flip around and spin. And now turn around, do it again. Ninja! Oh! Ninja! Come on, come on, and jump back in.
His outros are hilarious, man. But you guys, that's the end of the video, man. I low-key do enjoy the book, though. Yeah. Well, mom, that was memories back in Gary, Indiana. Living in a Lincoln apartment building. One of the worst apartment buildings of all time. I remember my mom gave me that book. She read it to me, and I read it to my own self. So that was the 2 books that I read. The David part where I don't know what part. I do know the part where he pulled the cat, when he knocked the vase down, ate the bubble gum, and he was at school, all of that other stuff. So I know those kind of books. But I didn't know there was other multiple books. Like, I didn't know like there was a book about him being a baby and grows up to be a little kid. And I saw 2020. I'm like, wait, there's a high school version of it now? So anyway, if you guys really did enjoy this video, make sure you guys the like, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification, and I will check out the childhood books, because I'm gonna remember all of those books. It's fun to do. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.